Hello everyone, looks like we are live. So excited to talk about corrective exercise and what is that? Especially I'm curious for avid workouters, if you've been in the gym for quite a while and long enough, do you actually know what corrective exercise, what it is for, and all the insides of it? So I'm really excited to talk about that today. So I see that I've got an interesting light behind me, but that's what you get. All right, folks, let me double check that I am inside of our group, Friends and Health. Please do invite someone who you know. Friends and Health is for daily motivation, inspiration for your wellness journey. And we have a fun challenge coming up in September. Everybody can use the water challenge. I don't know if you heard what I just said. All right. So Friends and Health is where we actually have this video fully, and let's talk about corrective exercise. No, let's actually not talk about it. Let's talk about what it is for. Why do I need to know that information? By the way, from everything you hear from me, if this is of your curiosity, your interest, and you want to dig deeper, go to coachingbynadia.com. I will be referring to a workshop, a webinar we did a few months ago. It's on that page. If you want to schedule consultation, deep dive session, check out the classes. Oh yes, stay till the end. We only talk for 9 more minutes or less, and I will give you a wonderful special where you can actually experience hands-on corrective exercise while working out. So corrective exercise is actually a very new, if I may say, fairly new compared to the fitness industry. The theme, if I may say, within the fitness industry. Why? Because in our busy lifestyle, we actually sit a lot. We don't know the proper form. We don't know how to proper even stand. Yes, I'm going to be that bold. And with age, with gravity in this earth, our muscles tend to go against the least resistance. And if we don't work on our form, if we don't help our muscles to strengthen certain muscles, to stretch certain muscles, the body is going to go, if I may say, off alignment. So if you look at the body has right half, left half, top half, bottom half, and it also has a rotational halves. Did I say the front, the back, half, left, right, top, bottom? Here you go. So depending how you move, whether you move forward, back, sideways, or rotate, the body is utilizing certain muscles. So when we sit, when we lead a sedentary lifestyle, or we do occasional workouts, weekend warriors, or we go for a walk but we don't really exercise the full body, we've got a lot of muscles in our body. The body is going to, as I mentioned, go least resistance way. And that's why we start looking at injuries, shoulders, low back, knees, hips. And who do you not know who does not have any of that, right? It's like probably every person will say, oh yeah, I experienced a little bit of something here, or I just had a surgery. So, because we don't really, especially when we're kids, we feel strong, but when we are getting older, if we don't pay attention to our body, the body is going to give us attention towards it. And in order to prevent those injuries that also can be, most injuries are lifestyle related. So consider if I have a sedentary lifestyle and I sit for long periods of times throughout the day, I keep a certain posture in my body, and the posture tends to have more and more of the same posture. So if I'm sitting with shoulders forward because I'm typing or driving, over a long period of time, my shoulders will become more and more rounded. But that's not all of it. So if you're an avid fitness person and you go to the gym and you love pulling those weights and you do your own routine, you do chest and triceps, back and biceps, you do your shoulders and legs, and you utilize the same weights and, well, the same machines, you're isolating muscles in your workout process, but you engage in your full dynamically, your full entire body with all muscle groups. So when we tend to stick to particular classes or workout routine without switching, without engaging or integrating our body fully, the body is going to go again towards the least resistance. We're going to start developing certain compensations in the body. So let's give a quick, by the way, so here is the page. You can't really find it on the website that easily, but I'm going to give you where to find it easy. So when you go to coachingbynadia.com, there is a webinar on how to exercise with a proper form. So I'm actually explaining what I just said in a couple of minutes. I'm explaining in it is a workshop. If you can have a mirror in front of you, I show you how to watch your stance, how to assess your movement in order to use this knowledge for your workouts routines and everyday life as well. So that's coachingbynadia.com/resources. And if you can't spell that word, if you scroll down on the very bottom of the website, you will see the link resources. Cannot be that easily found, but it's right there. And find the website, the workshop on how to use proper form for your exercise, I believe the name. And of course you will see a bunch of other webinars. So let me give you a quick example. Let's see, I've got my notes here, and okay, so corrective exercise, actually what I'd like to give you is more like a formal representation what it is. Again, this approach was born a few years ago from the fitness industry professionals seeing the need of helping our bodies to realign back to its original form, if I may say, or alignment. So corrective exercise, for example, specialist is an expert in human assessment. So for example, you stand in front of me and I can already see, or if I ask you just to squat with hands overhead, I will start noticing what compensations that your body is doing. So we are analyze movement patterns where we identify overactive and underactive muscle groups and compensations. So then, after the assessment, we build the corrective exercise curriculum, and here's what it does. We work on lengthening or stretching the muscles that are overactive, and I'm going to show you one quick example. We strengthen the muscles that are underactive through, for example, weightlifting, and then we integrate muscles interconnection through integrative dynamic exercises. I'm about like just to jump off the chair. That's what we do in our fitness classes. It is incredible, like when you have the knowledge of how to incorporate corrective exercises, because majority of us actually have certain muscles that are tight and certain muscles that are weak. Okay, so for example, if you say, is it for me? Here's some benefits that I pulled off actually the National Academy of Sports Nutrition. Corrective exercise benefits: increases flexibility, increases muscle activation, increases joint stability, improves neuromuscular efficiency or coordination, reduces risk of injuries, this is my big one when you exercise with me, improves movement patterns, increases ability to recover, prepares your body for higher intensity exercise. This is where I actually want to stop. If you like YouTube or Google exercises, great. But if your body is not yet conditioned, or you go to the class, or you pull those weights, you use the machines, if your body is not yet ready for that, I want us to find a softer word, but it's dangerous. Let's get the body prepared for the exercise. That's actually what corrective exercise is doing. When you start working with me, you might notice like, wow, we're going really slow, but there's a lot of instructions, there's a lot of explanation, there's this little moves that I'm discovering the muscles that I haven't felt or maybe never felt before. So this is the corrective exercise. To me, this is one of the biggest benefits, is to prepare our body, not just for the exercise, but for the daily routine. I don't know if you've ever seen pictures. Sometimes I receive pictures with pulling chains, doing lawn, doing the boat work, house repairs, swimming. So much confidence in your daily life, in your leisure activities, that you can actually say, wow, now I can enjoy doing that, not just doing that and struggle. So we are preparing the body for optimal performance and correcting muscle imbalances. So let me give you a quick example. I'm so going through my script without reading the notes, so thank you so much for commenting. I love the muscle confusion and variety of our group workouts, and when we work one-on-one, no workout is every the same, helps me able to use the body well and pain-free. Yes, so the muscle confusion is where the integrative movement comes in, where you're incorporating pretty much entire body or several muscle groups where they have to communicate with one another. So that's where the muscle confusion becomes. All right, so for example, I'm sitting on the chair right now. This is, I think, the primer example that most of us can relate. So if I sit on the computer or do phone calls, guess what guess my form is, my shoulders become more rounded, my neck moves forward, and because I'm sitting, my hips at 90 degrees when I sit. So the muscles that become all tight or overactive, guess what? Chest muscles, okay, neck muscles, hips. Guess what becomes weak or underactive? The back side of the body, back muscles. That's why we start noticing, ooh, my shoulders, or unfortunately injuries. Glutes and hamstrings, the back side of the leg. Low back. That's why we start experiencing all these things in our body, because the body is misaligned, off alignment. So corrective exercise helps to bring your body back to the alignment by stretching tight muscles, activating weak muscles, and realigning through integrative movement curriculum. So in the workouts, as I mentioned, that's what we include, whether it's one-on-one, of course, it's according to your goals as well. But in the group workouts, my goal is for you to have it sustainable, also for you to utilize the strength that you build in for your body. Yes, weight loss and all that is great, but it's for daily confidence, that you know if you have to grab that heavy bag or chainsaw, you actually know your muscles and your body and your core can handle it, and your shoulders. This is amazing to me. Isn't it amazing? All right, folks, so with that said, here's what I'd like to give you as a very, very special. Again, you can't really easily find it on the website because it is not a public, but please try our classes. They're a part of the Ultimate Transformation, but you can also try them separate. We have $1 for 2 weeks. So give it a chance. Give it a try, either live group classes or on demand. And the special, here's how you find it: coachingbynadia.com/seasonal. If it's hard to type, scroll on the bottom and you will find the word link seasonal. That's where it lives. Try it for 2 weeks. If you don't like it, cancel it, or it's not for you. If you do, please stay with us, whether it's your self-paced on demand or live group classes, different levels. All right, so this is what corrective exercise is, helping your body to realign back to its original, designed by the nature form, so you can be confident in your daily routine. And incorporation of corrective exercise into exercises and movement is really crucial. I have a passion for that. All right, before you go, please let me know what speaks to you, and especially if you have questions, if you have some unclarities, share this with someone you know, and do utilize our seasonal special. It's only till September 7th, so coachingbynadia.com/seasonal. I will see you where I see you. All right, bye-bye.